Let's take a look in this video at the scenarios that may occur when you need to change the price of a lesson that's booked into the schedule. So we're going to navigate to the schedule view and choose calendar. And we're going to navigate to Monday the 29th of June and look at a lesson that's currently booked in the schedule at 4 p.m. So scenarios may occur when you have a lesson booked in the schedule. However, the price that was assigned to this lesson at checkout during the booking system process is incorrect. This may occur when you have changed the cost that you're going to charge to the customer for whatever reason, or the scenarios occurred where you're now reducing or changing the lesson duration. So it's important in these two examples to distinguish between how you would do this within the iOS app. So for scenarios where the duration is changing and thus the cost is changing, we would recommend that if you're reducing the lesson duration from, say in this example, an hour to half an hour, that you delete the lesson, and as this is a lesson that is currently unpaid, you delete the lesson and rebook it for the correct duration. This is important as it's going to ensure that your schedule is correctly up to date. It's also going to ensure that you have the correct revenue attached to the lesson, and it's also going to ensure that you keep your reporting and insight data as accurate as possible. If you need to extend the lesson duration, which would then increase the cost of the lesson, then you either add an additional lesson at the end of the lesson here. So if we wanted to add a 30-minute lesson to extend this lesson to 90 minutes, then we could book a 30-minute lesson at the end, or we could also delete the lesson and rebook it for the correct duration, which is what we would recommend. However, let's talk about how we would change the price if we want to just reduce the price, but we want to keep the duration and the lesson type the same. So we can do that by navigating back to our home page, and we can navigate to view all bookings. And it's in this view that we're going to have a list view of all of the bookings in our schedule. And we can also use the filter options by program type and also using the date range option. However, in this example, we know the lesson is only a few days ahead, so we can find that in the list view. So let's go ahead and find that booking in the list view, which is here on Monday the 29th. And we want to go ahead and change the lesson cost. So we're going to keep everything the same. We just want to reduce the cost as we're giving a customer a discount on this lesson. So to do that, we can click on the pencil icon and we can change the price. Let's reduce it by £10 and click update. And the lesson price now will be changed here in the list view. If we navigate to our schedule and we go to the correct date within the calendar, we can now see that the lesson price has changed, and this will importantly then tie in with all of the reporting and data insight.